posted a video, but it's been a few months. But here we go, posting one now anyway. Alright, letting you know, I bought myself a new TV. It's a 50-inch plasma. I prefer plasmas over LCDs, but everyone to their own. I just prefer the plasmas. Also, we last few days have wired up the house for a home network system. Now, in the last video, which was a few months ago, I had a Western Digital media center which ran off hard drives. Well, what I've done now is utilised the whole, it's not wireless, but it is a wireless router that I have, but I've decided to go wired. Only because, like, streaming movie content and things like that, I mean, it's a big file for it to stream. So what I've done is I've got a heap of cable, heap of plugs, and the whole house is now networked, wired, whatever terminology it is. The whole house is wired anyway. Okay, now not everything is quite finished as of yet. The bedroom's wired up, the kitchen's wired up, the lounge room's not quite wired up yet. When I bought the TV, it came with a free Blu-ray surround sound system that had the hub in the back, the L line or whatever it is. With what I've got with the Blu-ray surround system is it's got the input for an Ethernet connection. The Ethernet connection to run out of the computer, which is there's all Ethernet cables running all through the house. That's coming sometime this week, so I've got the cable hanging out ready to be plugged in and wired up into the lounge room. So I'm actually hoping that part will come today. What I'll do here is I'll show you okay, first up, I'll show you, this is the new TV I got. It's a Samsung 50-inch, high def, 1080p, 1080p, whatever the terminology is, but all the Duvalax, and with that came a free Blu-ray surround sound system that I'm still waiting for, which is going to have those connections that I'm going to need to run the media system through into the lounge room. Okay guys, here's the wireless ADSL router that we use, and it's a D-Link, and I've utilised pretty much everything out of the back. There's all the cables running out of the back. There's only 4 out. If I flip around, you can have a bit of a look. So I've utilised all 4 to run into, well, obviously one's running to the monitor there, but the other 3 are running to the lounge room, the kitchen, and the bedroom. Now those cables are running down behind the cable's coming down here. Now I know it's a mess under here. I'll be fixing all this up when I actually finish. Now they're running into the wall there. Now, I haven't got a plate on there yet, and I'll show you why there is no plate on there. I'll show you why there's no plate on there yet. In the bedroom and here in the kitchen up there, the plates are on the wall and the cable's plugged in through, and it's coming through. Alright, now I've got these. I had to get 5 of these. I didn't want to wire it myself. The way I said, just plug it in, let it go, let it do its own thing that way. Because there was a way with your Ethernet cable where you could just get it like without the plug on it and just wire it in yourself. And the difference of cost was about $3 difference between those plugs or these particular plugs. Now, when it focuses itself in, where are we? They're the plugs I had to get. That's where you plug in there and over on that side. Now, problem is here. I went to a tech shop. Now, these guys are supposed to know what the hell they're talking about. Turns out, these guys who work in tech places and that, they just want to sell you as much as they can, for as much as they can, and they don't really know jack shit. I got the 3, so I could put 3 in. This is supposed to be the way to go, okay? Now, if you have a look here, to plug it in, it plugs in like this. That is the only way it'll go. Now, if you have a look at this, you will get 1, 2. What about the 3rd? You won't get a 3rd in because the way it drops down here. You can only get 2 into that. So I've gone to another tech place closer to my place. And what I've ordered in is one of these plates that's got 6 holes in it, just so I can simply get 3 in. He rang the manufacturer of this place, and they're like, oh, you should be able to get 3 in, in here. And he's like, well, no, you can't. There's only one You cannot plug this in any other way. It's one way and that's it. So if you're going to do this, if any of you guys out there are going to do this, make sure you look into this. And if you're going to do it this way, you've got to get the 6 plate, the 6 holes in the plate. Don't get the 3 because you'll only get 2. Okay, well there's the outlet in the wall, in the kitchen, to the back of the TV. The TV straight here, and I've got actually not Western Digital, I've got it running into this little Duvalaki here. This is actually a Netgear digitally, what is it? Digital Entertainment Live. This thing is better than the Western Digital in my opinion. This thing does amazing things from the very minute you plug it in. Guys, I'll give you here is I'll flip it on. I'll just wait for it to come up and go through all its little Duvalakis. By the way, here's the remote. And it's just a little tiny thing, so you'd have to be careful not to lose it, hey? Alright, when she focuses in, okay, we'll come up. Now we've got my collection, internet video, and settings. Now of course, this all comes up once you install all of your programs and everything on the computer, which is not all that difficult to do. Now under my collections, you have USB storage, home networks, and all this other stuff. Now I've only had this thing for about 3 days, so I haven't fully worked everything out yet. You can hear the bird chirping in the background. We'll go on a home network. Now we have TV shows and whatever the hell that other one is. But now what this is, I've got 3 external hard drives plugged into the computer through USB. Now TV shows 2 is 1 hard drive. Elements is obviously another hard drive, and movies is the other hard drive, which I've only just got. And I think on that, I've started categorising already. Got Adventure, what have I got, that Peter Jackson and the Olympia, yeah, Lightning Thief or something or other, which is a Bob video. Now this comes out, this does all Dolby Digital, DDS, all that sort of stuff. I'll go, oh, what's it, the Lightning Thief or something like that. And under Elements, right, there's all my TV shows there. Now the only problem is with this, I have not worked out yet how to get the thumbnail art over here, but I'll end up working that out anyway. Now apart from stuff that you keep on your hard drives and that, there was something else really cool about this that just blew my mind. You can also do this. Go straight into YouTube most viewed, for instance. Shane Dawson, love Shane Dawson, he's a pisser. This loads up really quick. Light it up. Okay, there's the Shane Dawson one. I'll just select that, and away it'll go. And this one's really recent from Shane Dawson, from his iPhone. That's why the picture's like that. But if you go into his other ones, it's totally like full screen. Maybe if I go to some top one, to some Nike thing or whatever, I'll just select that, we'll go to full screen on the TV. There we go. Not that I'm going to be promoting Nike or anything like that. Now there is something else really cool this does, apart from going straight into YouTube. You have popular websites you can go into. You have live internet TV. Now this thing's incredible. It's not like Foxtel or cable, but any free-to-air TV station all over the world is in here. Now the Americans, or whatever, you got Americans, Europe, UK, Middle East. I can watch, now this just goes page after page after page. Let's say I just click on the first one, which is Fox. It'll connect to the server. I think I'm downloading at the moment, so I might drag a bit. Okay, here we go. That's the Bloomberg channel. Definitely real high tech in here. This is just a normal standard TV, no plasmas, LCDs or anything like that. But it's only in the bedroom. Now that's the new Western Digital one. Got everything running out of that. Yeah, so your cables there. Obviously, I can't run HDMI because, well, this TV, it's probably about 14 years old, isn't it? That's me networking the entire house up and being able to access everything from the computer right through the whole house. So that I can go into my iTunes music, anything that I've downloaded, files in the computer, all the terabyte hard drives and all that great stuff. Mind you, there was the point that we were thinking of going wireless, but streaming, say a movie, or I started dumping Blu-ray movies. Imagine trying to stream something so big and the computer's on, downloading, doing whatever. I mean, it would probably jolt. I'm not running everything into a PlayStation 3, I'm doing it all via this way. PlayStation 3 probably would run better. we just decided to wire it all up, eliminating any problems of any interference, and it took 2 days to wire through the whole house. So if you're going to do it, it's a big job, but absolutely worth it in the end. Alright guys, well, that's it for this video. Hopefully it won't take me that long to make another one. I'll catch you next time guys. Enjoy yourselves.